This week, saving Main Street, a city known for its beautiful views, but now it's battling the two C's, COVID and construction. We hopped in the car for a short 16-minute drive to Wayzata. Their Main Street is Lake Street, right in downtown Wayzata, and here's the view I was talking about. We sent Drone 4 up with photographer Mark Erb at the controls. Yeah. Businesses right next to beautiful Lake Minnetonka, that pristine blue water, unfortunately blocked right now by lots of orange and noise from construction equipment. Wayzata started the massive Lake Street project right after COVID shutdown started. The project includes road and sidewalk repair, creating a park and extending the bike trail. It's set to be finished in September, but it's certainly hurting some businesses right now. This after already dealing with a drop in sales because of COVID-19. Lucia live in Wayzata this morning, hearing from business owners in the heart of it all. Good morning, Allie.
Hey, Jason, good morning to you. Beautiful morning to be out in downtown Wayzata, and we are at Sun and Slope. I've got my swimsuit on and a hat on, of course, ready to go to the lake this morning, and I am joined by the owners here, Robin and Jim McQuethy, and their dog Stella on the ground, just hanging out with us. Good morning to you, and thank you so much. You guys have owned this business in particular for 9 years, and obviously you're battling construction and the coronavirus, but you saw your best month in June that you've really ever had. What was the response like when you were able to kind of reopen your business?
It was, we were thrilled to be open, of course, and we were quite surprised at, there seemed to be a lot of pent-up demand and emotion from our customers and our neighbors and the community to get out and be on the sidewalks and be outside, and the response has been wonderful. We're very gratified and excited about it.
Robin, I've been in your shop before. I'm sure I've interacted with you at some point or another, but to see your customers walk back in and see the smiles on their faces, what did that mean to you?
You know, it's so great to see the support and the regular customers supporting local merchants all up and down the street here. It's just awesome.
Unfortunately, we don't get to see the smile.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. I come to downtown Wayzata quite often, live nearby, and there's a lot of new businesses in this area just within the last, I would say, year. And what has the construction been like for you guys dealing with it this summer?
Well, looking to the future, we're excited about the construction because of how it's going to be when they're all done, which should be soon. So,
and just kind of seeing the foot traffic, walking into some of those other new businesses and walking in here, how does that kind of give you a little bit of a peace of mind knowing that, you know, your customers are excited to spend some money?
Yeah, that's great. And the construction, in some ways, they were able to speed things up while the stores were closed during the COVID, and that's winding down now. It's nearing completion, so we're excited, of course, to have that behind us too.
And we have Stella here who greets your customers often.
yes.
Whether they're looking for a bathing suit or a hat or even a really, really rad outfit to go skiing with. But she seems to be in a good mood this morning, Jason. What do you think?
She's a good girl.
I think the dog's just an enthusiast of your chili pepper zip-up swimsuit there. That is something.
You know, it's SPF 50, Jason, and I'm sure they sell a lot of SPF 50 attire here in the store as well.
I bet they
We do.
I bet they
Absolutely.
do.
Robin says they do.
Good. All right. Excellent. Thanks, Robin. Thank you, guys. Really good, Allie. And we'll check in with you all morning as we're working to save Main Street throughout our communities. In this week's Saving Main Street, a city known for its beautiful views now is battling the two C's, COVID and construction. We hopped in the car for a short 16-minute drive west to Wayzata. Lake Street is the Main Street in Wayzata. And here's the view that we were talking about. Drone 4 over Lake Minnetonka. Photographer Mark Erb at the controls. Wow, right? Just spectacular. So many businesses right next to the lake. Beautiful blue water. Now, unfortunately, the view is blocked by a lot of orange and noise of construction equipment. Wayzata started the Lake Street project right after COVID started, which was good at first with so many businesses closed. Good time to do that road sidewalk repair, creating a park, extending the bike trail, set to be finished in September. Of course, as businesses have tried to reopen, that construction not helping. That with the COVID-19 pandemic leading to a drop in sales. Lucia live in Wayzata this morning, hearing from business owners in the heart of it all. Good morning, Allie.
Hey, good morning to you, Jason. Beautiful morning out here on the lake. Great to be up on the Six Smith patio, and we are joined by the owner of Six Smith, who has a great name, Randy Stanley, and I would say he definitely looks like a patio restaurant owner, right? Business on top, and he's got the flip-flops on the bottom that you can't see. But good morning, Randy, and thank you for joining us.
You just busted me.
I think you look great.
Thank you.
Well, obviously, I know it's been a challenging time the last few months, but you guys have reopened your patio, and you've seen business come back. For you, seeing those regulars make their way up here, what has that been like?
It's been a blessing, I'll tell you that. It was a long drought of not seeing our customers and happy, smiley faces, and especially their American Express cards. So we're happy to have that those transactions going on and people interacting and having fun and connecting with the lake and each other.
You guys kind of mix that American flair with a little bit of fine dining, and then you've got this bar atmosphere up here. I was actually here with my husband right before I had my daughter. A great atmosphere in your restaurant. But for you, pivoting to this kind of new phase of what it's like to be a restaurant owner, how challenging has that been?
Woo! A lot of sleepless nights, Allie. I mean, failure's not an option. You just try to figure things out. Every day is a new challenge, and you rise to the occasion. You rally the troops. The good news is customers and staff are embracing life as it is today, and everyone's just moving on, trying to figure out how to survive and keep having fun.
I was chatting with the owner of Five Swans, who just across the way from you guys, and she told me that they've really seen an amazing response from their customer base. And because dealing with that construction, finding you guys like Six Smith, it's not necessarily the most easy thing to get to right now, but people are still finding you.
No question. We've always had the challenge of being on the other side of town, on the other side of the tracks. So once we get people to understand that we're over here, it's been pretty good. Navigating your way through Lake Street is a challenge right now, but if you want to go out, you figure it out.
and the construction project is really going to make downtown Wayzata even better and even more of a destination place than it already is. So for you, knowing that there's an end to that in sight, how excited are you to kind of see what that looks like when it is complete?
Oh, it's a great project. It is completely reconnecting the lake to the city of Wayzata. It connects downtown to this side of the lake and the beach. It's going to have bike paths, walking paths. It's 2 lanes of traffic, off-street parking, much more conducive to social interacting and having a nice walk down a retail corridor with great restaurants and patios and stuff like that.
For people who are interested in coming here, would you recommend making a reservation? Reservation required, or can they just hop in from their boat too?
Well, Mr. Wall suggests that we all have reservations, but we all take instant reservations too. I think the mandate was to get information if there was an outbreak or something, so they could trace people. So I think feel free to walk up. All we ask for is your phone number and name, and sit down and start enjoying.
Well, great. Well, we are enjoying being out here today. Randy, thank you so much for your time. Good luck to you. And I can guarantee you I'll be back on this patio when you're actually open.
See you tonight.
It's too early to have drinks, Jason, unfortunately.
That is true. It is too early. Not too early to eat, Allie. Maybe you can get something to eat over there. It is a great view.
Good point.
Yeah, we're cheering for all those businesses in all of our hometowns. We'll be in another one next week. Thanks, Allie.